and that, contributing to all these things. But then we just did a lot of rote learning. We had no clue. We were not shown. I had no idea how Jupiter would look like until my daughter showed me that this is a picture, real picture of a Jupiter, because of the books that she was referring to. So we don't know what all these stuff is inside our head, but we just, we are just bombarded. We just studied it because we wanted to get marks. And ये भी है, अगर आपने 90 प्लस अबव, आजकल 90 तो नॉर्मल हो गया, 90 प्लस अबव नहीं लेके आया, फिर आपका बड़ा सा लेबल देंगे कि ये चाइल्ड को ये है, ये है, ये है, स्लो लर्नर है, मतलब ये ऑटिस्टिक होगा, ये वो होगा, वो. एंड इट इज बिकमिंग लाइक अ मैंडेटरी थिंग. I don't want to, bring out a lot of controversial things that are happening in school, because then I'm going to be, called out for. I can call out a lot of schools for doing all sorts of nonsense to kids, because in the name of labeling a child, you are ruining their lives, I would say, because schools are definitely not the right atmosphere for a thriving child. And just keep talking to parents about it. They are not going to listen, they are going to listen, it doesn't matter. But if you feel a family is genuinely concerned about it, genuinely wants to question, is it really worth it or no? Like, what is the purpose of education? Are we really educating our child, or are we just making them,
Yeah.
memorize something and vomit something on an answer paper?
Yeah.
Does your child really know how the world works? Like, until I was 30 years old, Navneet, I did not know how to fill a bank form. Why did I not know how to fill a bank form? I don't know how to, until today, I don't know how to, file my taxes. Are we going to teach the same thing to our child, which is conveniently avoided in school?
Yeah.
We don't want them. At least in my opinion, I feel it is something which is very crucial. It is something which will, today you have some amount of money. If you don't know how to keep that kind of money safe, or protect it or make it multiply, it's going to make you make other life decisions. So how much of money do you want, what money do you want, and how much of wealth do you want to hold? All these are also very important aspects which they don't teach in school. So in schools, wherever the child, whenever a parent approaches you, just ask them to question every decision that they have taken until now. Without them questioning those things, they will never come to a conclusion ki what am I doing in this system. And every time they come to you, they will first, the first myth that they would come up with is, how will a child socialize? If
Yeah.
I am going to homeschool,
Absolutely.
how will a child socialize? That's the first thing.
Yeah.
So I want to ask those parents who think, how will my child socialize? Is your child truly socializing in school? You have to not talk in your bus. You should not talk in classroom. Every teacher is going to be like, don't talk, be quiet, finger on your lips. And your child is not allowed to talk during lunch break. Your child is not allowed to talk during bus. There is someone to monitor if they are talking and shouting. Now when they come back home, they know names of the children and other kids in their class because ma'am called out for attendance.
Yeah.
So do you call that socializing?
Hmm.
You know that they exist, but are you really allowing them to talk in school itself? We don't. So that is a huge myth that we need to break, that your child is not socializing. Like, my daughter would go up to a 50-year-old man also and just tell, uncle, can I borrow this book? Uncle, what book are you reading? Tell me
Hmm.
about this book.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if every child is able to do it. If he or she is able to do it, very good. But we make sure that we give the exposure and she socializes with everyone. And all kids are not extroverts. That is also one thing. I know a lot of kids who went into school as an extrovert and came out of school as an introvert.
True. Yeah.
And there are kids who are naturally introverted and they remained introverted. Why cannot we respect them?
Yeah.
Why do you want every child to do that buck 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 talking? Why do you want every child to do that? Is it that in your mind that a child should do buck 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 only then a child is a child? Is it true? No, it's not true. It's okay if a child doesn't want to talk. It's okay if a child is shying away. Let
Yeah.
the child be. They
Yes.
choose to do whatever they are comfortable, they will start talking. They are not comfortable, they'll not talk. Even you and I as a friend, if I didn't vibe with you, I don't know if we would have spoken, right?
Yes, obviously.
I i connected with you. I love talking to you, and I hope it's the same with you. So it's like we both connected, so we started talking. I would
Yeah.
not have this kind of conversation with anyone and everyone, but then I
Hmm.
can have this conversation with you. I can, start talking about the galaxies and, aliens and, just human consciousness and things like that. I can start talking to you about. But then I
Yes.
can't do it with a lot of people.
Hmm. Right. Absolutely. Same here. Same here. When I'm same type कि अगर एक बार वाइब मैच हो गई तो आई कैन टॉक अ लॉट विद एनी इंडिविजुअल बट अगर वाइब नहीं मैच हो रही है तो आई एक्सट्रीमली एक्सट्रीमली इंट्रोवर्ट पर्सन
Yeah.
बट इन सच टॉक्स जब ऐसी टॉक्स कोई हो रही है कोई ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग हो रही है कोई इंटरेस्ट का टॉपिक है कोई फिलोसफिकल टॉपिक है कोई साइकोलॉजिकल टॉपिक है तो सबको लगेगा कि शी इज वेरी एक्सट्रोवर्ट तो हम
Hmm.
दोनों ही हैं वो इंडिविजुअल दोनों ही है एक्सट्रोवर्ट भी है इंट्रोवर्ट भी है इट जस्ट डिपेंड्स कि उसको कहाँ पे एनर्जी गेन हो रही है और कहाँ पे उसकी एनर्जी ड्रेन हो रही है
Hmm. Hmm.
ऑब्वियसली
Hmm.
जहाँ पे आपकी एनर्जी ड्रेन होगी तो आप शांत हो जाओगे
Hmm.
राइट
Hmm. Hmm.
सो इट्स
Right.
जस्ट दैट कि आप कहाँ पे आप वाइब को मैच कर पा रहे हो और कहाँ पे नहीं मैच कर पा रहे हो यही मैं किसी शादी में जाऊंगी तो मैं बिल्कुल शांत नजर आऊंगी आपको मैं ज्यादा बोल नहीं
Exactly.
पाती हूँ मैं शादियों में
Exactly.
जाके ज्यादा बोल नहीं पाती हूँ सबको लगता होगा कि बहुत शांत रहती है पता ही नहीं क्या एटीट्यूड है या समथिंग बट भाई वहां पे जाके मैं कैसे समझाऊं दैट इज नॉट माई टाइप ऑफ थिंग
Exactly.
हाँ
So we tend to be
या
very judgy immediately, and kids, so we are very, very quick in judging. Oh, ye bait nahi pa rahe hain. Okay, let's put him in this
या
label. Okay, she is not able to talk more. Okay, let's put them in this label. Okay, she's talking too much. Okay, put them in this label. So that's how it is. We're
या
very
वो जब
good
बहुत
in
एक्टिव है उसको एक
labeling
अलग
people.
लेबल दे देते हैं सो वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि वो एक उसका अलग उसका टाइप है उसका नेचर वैसा है उसका नर्चर वैसा हो रहा होगा उसको वो एनवायरनमेंट मिल रहा होगा राइट
Exactly,
तो
exactly.
ऑल अंडरनीथ वाली चीजों को हम जस्ट अनकॉन्शियस में हो जाता है वो एक साइड पे चला जाता है हम तो कॉन्शियस
Right.
भी नहीं रह पाते अनकॉन्शियस को तो क्या ही पहचानेंगे
Hmm,
हम तो
hmm, hmm.
कॉन्शियसली भी चीजों को देख नहीं पाते हैं हम इतने पता ही नहीं क्या जोन में ह्यूमन चला गया है
Hmm,
बट
hmm, hmm.
दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन यही है जो हम ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन की बात करते हैं एंड जैसे आपने भी बहुत अच्छा बोला था कि मैंने भी ये चीज एक्सपीरियंस की है एंड मैं सबको सजेस्ट भी करती हूँ कि दिस विल हैपन जो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन होगा ये काइंड ऑफ आपको ना
1 second, Navneet.
स्पिरिचुअलिटी
I
की
will
तरफ
just
ले
take
जाएगा
1 second. I'll just
या
one.
श्योर श्योर
Yeah, sorry.
या ना सो ये काइंड ऑफ आपको ना स्पिरिचुअलिटी की तरफ ले जाता है बाय चांस भी आप
Exactly.
उस तरफ चले जाते हो ये आपका जर्नी ही
Hmm,
वैसा
hmm,
है एंड
hmm.
मैं तो बहुत कई बार ग्रेटिट्यूड देती हूँ अपनी बेटी को कि थैंक यू सो मच यू केम इनटू माय लाइफ ये सब स्ट्रगल्स आए एंड उसके बाद ये जर्नी स्टार्ट हुआ एंड मतलब बहुत एक अलग मजेदार इजी स्लो पेस लाइफ जो है ना आई एम जस्ट एंजॉयिंग इट मतलब एक टाइम पे
Yeah.
हमारी भी पेरेंटिंग हुई है हम भी इसी एनवायरनमेंट में बड़े हुए हैं वही हमारी स्कूलिंग हुई है हमारा भी माइंडसेट एक टाइम पे वही था कि हाँ ये पर्टिकुलर एक सक्सेस की एक डेफिनेशन है ये पर्टिकुलर चीजें हमें चाहिए चाहिए बट ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम इस जर्नी पे चलते चलते अब सब ड्रॉप हो जाता है एक एक करके सब छूट जाता है सब चीजें पीछे छूट जाती है एंड अगर कुछ आपके साथ चलता है तो इट्स यू आपका सेल्फ
Hmm,
दैट्स
hmm,
इट
hmm.
एंड एक और चीज मुझे लगता होता है कि ऑन दिस जर्नी टू फिगर आउट योर अप्रोच, नेगोशिएबल्स एंड नॉन नेगोशिएबल्स, हर पेरेंट को
Hmm.
अपने बहुत क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए कि किस
Hmm.
पॉइंट पे आप नेगोशिएट कर सकते हो एंड किस पॉइंट पे आप नेगोशिएट नहीं करोगे और बच्चे को लेके निकल जाओगे।
Hmm.
तो ये चीजें आपको बहुत क्लियर होनी चाहिए यहाँ पे।
Hmm.
तो
Hmm. Hmm.
या थैंक यू सो मच। विद वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन, एंड अगर आप थोड़ा सा हमारे पेरेंट्स के लिए आप बोल पाओ कि if some parent in Punjab or some other state also, अगर कोई भी parent they are curious to homeschool but they are hesitating in some due to some or the other reason, तो what are some a couple of suggestions that you would give them, या फिर what is the first step they have to be conscious about?
Yeah, the first step is both the parents have to be convinced, yes, we are going to homeschool, because homeschooling can become a point of conflict in the relationship itself. If I chose to homeschool and my husband said no, it will not work, and if he said homeschool and I said it would not work, that is the first step.
Yeah.
Husband and wife, or if you're single parenting or you alone, have to be convinced
Hmm.
100% कि
Hmm.
yes, we will do it together, we
Hmm.
will do it together, and let's start this journey together. That is the first step. If you are feeling you are convinced, your husband is not convinced, please talk to them, make them sit down, make them understand how the system is, tell them about what is wrong with the system and how you could make your own child's better. See, it is not possible for you to go out there and change the system. It is not possible. There
Yeah.
are going to be, it's going to be very draining, first of all. So it may not be possible. The second thing I would say is talk to homeschooling parents like yourself. You are in Punjab, you are doing an amazing job. You are already, homeschooling. You know the flexibility. You have seen the best part of life, I would say. There is no rush in your life, there is no stress in your life, like you're very slow, you're very relaxed. Even if there is a butterfly on the way, probably your kids are going to stop,
Yeah.
observe the butterflies, see them and smell the flowers and then go. They are not in any rush. There is no competitive environment. Yeah, maybe they are having a competitiveness in their minds, they would maybe beat a lot of kids, but then the point is not winning, right? We
Yeah.
are not here to prove like, okay, if I am coming first, only then I am worthy of something. It is not at all like that. So then they should, second thing is they should talk to other homeschooling parents. Third thing is they should consider how life is, at least on a trial basis. 1 year, take a break from school. If it is possible, take a break from school. See if it's working or no. Otherwise, you can always go back to the system. If you feel you're not convinced enough, you could
Hmm.
always go back and you could always tell them, okay, it didn't work. I really tried, but it is not working. So that is one thing, that is that is the three things that you can do. For firstly, and lastly, you could definitely consider reading a lot of books. There are a lot of amazing books where people have put in years and years and years of their hard
Yeah.
work, research, their literal life into a one piece of book, and they've
Yeah.
printed it and they've published it. Please read
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
books. It's their life work, literally. It's someone's life work. When you read someone's book, it's their literal life work.
Yeah.
Please read it, because that information that you're looking out for could be in any one of those. So I could definitely give out book recommendations. We would talk on something similar. I think we should have part 2 of this now.
We'll definitely on different points. We'll definitely have other parts also because सबको आई थिंक लगता है ज्यादातर लोगों को कि होम स्कूलिंग ठीक है, जितना डिस्कस हो गया इट्स इनफ, बट नो, इट्स वेरी डीप एंड वेरी वाइड। मतलब इस पे जितनी बात हो उतना कम है ना। किसी भी एक शब्द को भी उठा लें, लेट्स से हम बात करते हैं कई बार, लेट्स हैव अ डायलॉग ऑन दिस थिंग और दैट थिंग। मैं कई बार बोलती हूँ कि द वर्ड डायलॉग को भी लेके एक पूरा घंटा बात हो सकती है, ओनली ऑन अ वर्ड डायलॉग, दैट व्हाट एग्जैक्टली डायलॉग इज। सबसे पहले ये
Exactly.
तो हम समझ लें कि डायलॉग है क्या, फिर ही डायलॉग करेंगे। डायलॉग करने
हाँ,
बैठते हैं और डिबेट हो जाता है,
correct.
राइट। सो कोई भी एक वर्ड कोई उठा लो ना, तो बहुत डीप उस पे बातें हो सकती हैं। विल डेफिनेटली डू, डेफिनेटली। थैंक यू सो मच अपना टाइम देने के लिए। एंड इन फ्यूचर
Yeah,
डेफिनेटली आप भी देखना कि किस किस चीज़ पे हम करें। एंड डेफिनेटली
same,
मुझे
same.
लगा कि एक बार हम यहीं से स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, कि एक बार
Hmm.
आपका जर्नी डिस्कस हो, लोग इन लोगों को आपको इंट्रोड्यूस करवाया जाए, एंड देन फर्दर देयर इज अ लॉट टू डू।
Yeah, I think we should have it with the other people who are homeschooling as well, because if they also contribute to this, then maybe it is possible that someone may get inspired by this thing.
डेफिनेटली, एक्चुअली यही मैं स्टार्ट कर रही हूँ, इसी का इसका जर्नी यही है कि रियल स्टोरीज एंड रियल टॉक्स को कवर करना, ताकि डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंसेस भी मिले पेरेंट्स को, एंड डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट्स नजर आए, डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव्स उनको नजर आए, एंड वो देखें कि कहाँ हम रेजोनेट कर रहे हैं, कहाँ हम मे बी रेजिस्ट कर रहे हैं। बट आई बिलीव द रूम शुड बी ओपन फॉर द बोथ। अगर आप रेजिस्ट भी कर रहे हो, स्टिल रूम ओपन करो, उसको वहीं पे डोर शट ना करो कि नहीं मैंने तो रेजिस्ट कर दिया, मैं तो इस थॉट के साथ रेजिस्ट कर रही हूँ। नो, ओपन द रूम एंड एक बार जाके देखो तो सही। रेजिस्ट भी कर
Hmm.
रही हो तो क्यों कर रही हो, यू शुड नो द रीजन, है
Hmm.
ना।
Hmm.
उस
Hmm.
पे जब आप काम
Correct.
करोगे तो और भी ज्यादा आपका नॉलेज आपका ही बढ़ेगा, आपका ही
Hmm.
लर्निंग
Hmm.
वहाँ पे और
Hmm.
भी ज्यादा डेवलप होगा। सो
Hmm.
दिस इज समथिंग बहुत डीप, जिन चीज़ों पे हम आगे चल के डेफिनेटली बात करते रहेंगे। एंड
Yeah.
विद अदर पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो आई विल बी इनवाइटिंग देम, जितना हो पाएगा, जितना मैं टाइम निकाल पाऊंगी। सबसे पहले सबसे
Sure.
बड़ा
Sure. Sure.
चैलेंज वो रहता है। सो आई विल डेफिनेटली ट्राई, एंड with all the dedication and the passion, I'm trying to do this.
Oh, that's wonderful, Navneet. Actually, you are inspiring a lot of families here. So you should really be proud of yourself.
अरे थैंक यू। जस्ट ये जर्नी जस्ट हम नेचर नेचर करते रहते हैं ना, ये जर्नी भी नेचर का ही दिया हुआ है। तो
हाँ, correct.
या सो लेट्स सी कहाँ पे ये नेचर लेके जाता है हमें।
Okay. Thank you so much, Navneet, for the wonderful opportunity. I'm
थैंक
really
यू सो
looking
मच।
forward to do another one like this. We
यस,
could talk more on this.
यस, आई थिंक हमें पेरेंट्स को भी बोलना चाहिए कि आप कमेंट कर सकते हैं अगर आपके कुछ भी क्वेश्चंस हैं, ताकि हम इन फ्यूचर जब भी टॉक करें तो उन क्वेश्चंस को हम डेफिनेटली लेके आएँ एंड आपके आंसर्स आपको मिल सके। सो थैंक यू सो मच मर्सी। नेक्स्ट टाइम
Thank you
डेफिनेटली
for the
जल्दी
opportunity.
मिलेंगे। थैंक यू सो
Yeah.
मच।
Okay, take care.
थैंक यू, बाय।